So here's my Survivor Series review, a day late, dollar short. Didn't get to doing it last night because, quite honestly, the show just knocked me out cold. I fell asleep on my couch. It was really fucking pathetic how fucking tired this show made me afterwards. But here I am. So yeah, last night's Survivor Series. It kicks off with Stephanie McMahon and Triple H coming out to do a promo for no reason at all, but to, show themselves, but to be in the spotlight, their huge fucking egos. I mean, this promo did nothing. There was no reason to have this promo except for them to just, get some fucking attention. That's all this shit was. It's ridiculous. And then the show kicks off. The first match is the Survivor Series elimination match with the Shield and crew versus Rhodes, Goldust from Mysterio and crew. And this was the best match of the night. I guess this is a trend going on. I remember the last pay-per-view, the opening match was the best match of the night. Same thing here. It's really ridiculous. You open your show, have the best match of the night, and then everything else like that just sucks. And this wasn't even like it was a classic 5-star match. It was a good match, a really good match, but it wasn't absolutely amazing. Yet this was the best match of the night on your big four fucking pay-per-view. This is just inexcusable to me. But this was a really good match. Eventually the faces dwindled down the heels team to like 5-on-3, 5-on-2, something like that. And then eventually it's 2-on-1 with Roman Reigns being the only surviving person of his team left. And this whole match was about pushing Roman Reigns. And that's what made this match great. It was one of those, pushes where it was kind of subtle, not that it was subtle, but it wasn't just cramming down your fucking throat, putting their foot down your mouth. Yeah, you better like this, you better take it. One of those type of pushes like the John Cena's, the Randy Ortons that they always do. Those goofball pushes that everybody just rejects. This was just done beautifully, the way a push should be done. And I really see great things for Roman Reigns. He's got a good look, he's a big guy, WWE likes that. But he's a legit big guy, somebody that I could give a fuck about. He's not just some boring big guy. The guy actually has talent. The guy has some charisma, some, superstar qualities that I really do like Roman Reigns. He's the guy that everybody was like, oh, he's going to be the bastard child of the Shield. He's going to go nowhere. But it looks like he's going to be pushed the fastest out of all three. And I'm all for that because, Roman Reigns is legit. I really do believe that. Roman Reigns gets the victory, he eliminates 4 people in this match. So that was great booking, and it really made Roman Reigns look strong. That's what I loved about this match so much. Next you got, what was the next match? The next match was, I think, Biggie Langston versus Curtis Axel in a rematch that nobody gives a shit about. Biggie Langston just taking up TV time. Boring match. Nobody needed to see this. This didn't need to be on pay-per-view. Taking up way too much fucking pay-per-view time for a pay-per-view that costs like fucking $100. Stupid match. Then you get the Divas fucking match, which was like 20 minutes fucking long. With the whole segment and, the entrances and the finish. And it's like 20 minutes of TV time. And thank God I DVR'd this pay-per-view, so I just fast forward to the whole fucking thing, And, I'm sure people are going to say, well, how can you review it if you didn't watch it? I'm pretty sure it wasn't anything fucking great. Sorry, I'm just watching some fucking news here with the whole knockout thing that they're talking about. Anyway, yeah, so we got that match. And then after that was, a little filler fucking Ryback match that nobody gives 2 shits about. You get Ryback versus Mark Henry. I mean, Mark Henry comes back, Lottie fucking da, but, this match was, even worse than the WrestleMania match, I think. This was just horrible. Because at least the WrestleMania match, it had a fucking moment with Ryback shell-shocking Mark Henry. This was just all bad. I mean, people were chanting boring, and that's sad, Mark Henry, it's his, comeback, it's his return. Yet people are chanting boring, so this sucked. Alright, so then after the Ryback match, what was it? Then you got John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio. And this is when the NyQuil hit in. the ambient hit in, and I don't even take that shit, but I imagine that's what it feels like. Holy shit, this match was fucking bad, horrible, and boring, and this whole match was just John Cena laying down, this whole thing. And, I want to go off and scream, but, my voice is killing me, so, I gotta kind of do a tame review right now. But, this whole match was just John Cena laying fucking down for like 15 minutes, and then they do some false finish shit that, isn't impressive, and John Cena gets the victory. I mean, what else did anybody else expect, But this match was just so fucking boring and just laboring, through fucking moves. Like 5 minutes of rest in between fucking moves. John Cena, please. Just enough with this man, CM Punk, for his finishing move, to do the go to sleep, he should just air a fucking John Cena match, and that'll knock the guy out even more than his fucking real move does. The real move that he does, knock somebody out for a 3 count and then they get up. But show a John Cena match and people are out for the fucking night. They're not waking up until 12 hours later. Because that's what this match did to me. I was up. And then by the middle of this match, my body was tilted, my head was falling back, and I, couldn't keep my eyes open, god damn it. Ridiculous, This is the face of the company. This is, the big superstar, putting people to sleep. And, like I said, John Cena gets the victory, so he retains the belt. Nobody's surprised here. Then you get the CM Punk and Daniel Bryan versus the two Wyatt henchmen. And this was the second best match of the night, but it wasn't even that good of a match. I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I'm sure people in the IWC are fucking, doing handstands, fucking cartwheeling off the wall because this had Daniel Bryan and CM Punk in a match together with the Wyatts. But hold your horses, this shit wasn't even that good. I mean, I could just remember random Attitude Era Raw matches that are better than this. This was the second best match of the night, but on a show that had all shit matches, that's not saying much. But this was one of the better matches, one of the 2 better matches. The bad thing, the upsetting thing is that Bray Wyatt wasn't in this match, He's the head of the Wyatt family, yet most of the time he's just fucking sitting on his fat ass on a rocking chair, like some old grandmother in like the Civil War times or some shit. Why don't he do something, But of course not. And we get, the other 2 Wyatt guys, and CM Punk and Daniel Bryan win the match. It was okay. It was kind of good, but nothing spectacular. I think Halsey, when CM Punk does a GTS to one of the fucking guys and gets the victory, what are you going to do? It was alright, but I think people are probably, I'm not checking reviews, but I could, from my past experience, I could bet that these people are blowing out of proportion, saying it was fucking incredible. And then you get the main event, this boring ass main event. Now, if John Cena, was taking the Ambien and the NyQuil and all that, if that was like me putting it in my mouth, Randy Orton versus Big Show was just putting it in effect, putting me right to bed. There was no hope for me with this match. Holy shit. And these are the guys that are going to headline WrestleMania. John Cena versus Randy Orton. The 2 matches that I fall asleep on, the John Cena match and the Randy Orton match, and they're going to combine them in one for WrestleMania 30. A big fucking show, a big anniversary show. It's just sad. 2013. It's 2013. It is not 2006 anymore, I mean, move the fuck on, It's just sad. It really is that they have such low self-esteem with themselves that they can't even dare to try anybody else but these people who they've been depending on for the last 10 years. It's incredible with this company, man. And so you get this boring ass match. I literally fell asleep on it, so, but it was horrible. If I fell asleep on it, that means it sucks. It doesn't matter if I saw it or not. I fell asleep on it. I wake up at the end because Triple H's music hits. He distracts Big Show. Randy Orton does the RKO, gets the victory. And then John Cena comes out. And here we fucking go. John Cena and Randy Orton are posing in the ring, John Cena raising the World Heavyweight Championship, Randy Orton raising the WWE Championship. So it looks like it's in the books, boys. John Cena versus Randy Orton 30 times in a lifetime for WrestleMania 30. And, it's just sad. First of all, like, why is John Cena even coming out? The guy has no, motivation to come out. The only motivation this guy has to come out at this point is to boost his ego. To say that, no, I'm the face of the company. It's not some, like, legit reason for this guy to come out. It's just because he's got a big, fat fucking ego. Holy shit, this whole angle and match is all of the biggest fucking egomaniacs in one ring. I don't know how they're all gonna fit in one ring together with all these guys' fucking egos. They're not gonna check their egos at the door. They're gonna bring it with them because that's what John Cena does. That's what Randy Orton does. That's what Triple H does. That's what that bitch Stephanie does. And that's what we're getting here, man. It's just ridiculous. They didn't even try to work an angle and to bring in the John Cena Randy Orton. All it is John Cena having such a huge fucking ego that he has to be the one that is the face of the company. Because it's not like Randy Orton said something to John Cena or Triple H said something. The only motivation this guy has is because he wants to be the face of the company, like a little fucking spoiled brat that needs attention. That's all John Cena is. And I'm keeping my word. Like I said, they hint, whenever I said that, when they show the first hint that Randy Orton versus John Cena is going to be the main event for WrestleMania 30, I'm out of here. And they've done that. And in a big way. So, I am a man of my word. Like the Joker says. I'm a man of my word. And I'm done. That's it. And, I'm watching tonight. And one of the main reasons I'm watching tonight is because I'm going to the show tonight. Tonight the show is in Long Island, so it's in my neck of the woods. So I'm going tonight. The only reason I'm going is because my tickets are free. There's no way I'd be paying for this motherfucker. But I am going to the show tonight in Long Island, and it's my last show I'm watching. I am announcing that right here. I'm doing this review. I'm doing the Raw review. Barring some amazing thing like Stone Cold coming back, Shawn Michaels coming back, or some crazy shit, I am done after this Raw that I'm going to tonight. Because I can't. Like I said, that's the problem with people. They don't live up to their words. It's all a bunch of false fucking promises and they're coming out from their mouth. A bunch of shallow bullshit. I said once they hint that it's Randy Orton versus John Cena, I'm out of here. They've done that. So I'm out of here, man. It's not like I'm gonna miss the shit. The shit sucks, it's time to stop torturing myself. I'm sick and tired of fucking reviewing a goddamn children's show. A bad children's show, It's ridiculous. And you know what? I know I'm gonna lose some subscribers because, a shitload of my subscribers subscribe to me because of my wrestling videos and my wrestling Raw reviews and pay-per-view reviews. But you know what? I've got to do stuff for me at some point, and to keep on doing this is just taking shit, time that could be better spent from my own life. I gotta live my own life, and this is boring me to death. I'm falling asleep on this shit. I don't want to watch something that I fall asleep on. I never fall asleep on anything that I watch, but this is what it does to you, man. So I can't anymore, and I'm going to lose some subscribers, but, whatever, I've lived before YouTube. I'll continue to live for my subscribers that are sticking with me. Thank you, I'll just have to figure out ways to fill my channel besides wrestling, talk about movies, music, games, shit like that. Just random topics like this fucking stupid knockout shit that's going on, just random talk. But wrestling-wise, adios, sayonara, amigo, because I'm done. Can't. I really can't anymore, man. And, that's that. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. Because I know a lot of you did sub to me for that reason, but, you have a million other YouTubers on here talking about wrestling, just get your stuff from them, they love it, and that's great. If they love it, they love it. But it's not something I love anymore, so why am I going to talk about something I don't love, You could just watch the Brad Rules, Brad Rules is back, he's talking about wrestling again, so, that's great. great ranter, great YouTuber, Brad Rules, Wrestling Jesus is still around, the Off the Rope Show. Go to those guys for the wrestling reviews, because, I can't do this anymore. I really can't. I'm bored to death. So, there you go. There's my announcement. So, I will do the Raw review, though, because I'm going to tonight's show for the last time. And, that's that. It's been real. It's been fun. But that doesn't mean the channel is stopping. We're going to continue the channel. Since I'm taking out the wrestling, I'm going to have to invest in more stuff, I'm not going to slow down, I'm going to, trust me, I'm really, I know what taking out the wrestling part of this channel is going to do. That means I have to invest in other things, and I will. I fucking promise. If I don't, you can all unsubscribe from me. Alright, there you go. I'm Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Survivor Series, 2 thumbs way the fuck down. Unacceptable for calling it a Big Four show. This is the best you got. Lack of effort, lack of fucking anything, lack of care, and the show that sent me the fuck away. Alright, Jay Shady, the voice of reason. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.